Okay, when I came out in 1984 in Manchester, there was so much for lesbians, as well as, you know, club nights, lesbian nights at loads of clubs and bars, and the Todd Disco and the Poly Disco. There was a big non-commercial, you know, social life. I was in the Lesbian Mothers group. It was all supported by a newsletter, Eve's Back, Grassroots Bookshop, the Pankhurst Centre, Lesbian Line. There were benefit discos in community centres that straight women came to as well. There were support groups. There was a support group for lesbians who worked in education, who worked in health. There were probably others as well. There were social groups, walking groups, salsa dancing at the Pankhurst Centre. There was so much, and women of my generation, you know, we made our friends, we formed our relationships then, and we still have those. And I just think, what is there for lesbians now? A turning point in Manchester seemed to me when Vanilla opened. So it was supposed to be this women's bar. Men were always allowed in. It seemed pointless to me anyway, because there was loud dancing music, so you couldn't talk, but there was no dance floor. And it was sort of, older women weren't welcome. I even had someone say to me at the door, like, assuming I was predatory, you know, like the older women were going looking for younger women, and it felt like a place to be seen. And I actually looked it up. It was 98 it opened, and they still say it's a place to be seen. And that for me was sort of part of the end of the lesbian scene that I was used to. So I just feel for lesbians now. I don't know what there is for them. And you know, that whole thing of lesbians becoming long-haired and lipstick, which, fine if people can wear whatever they want, but anybody who didn't fit that pattern was then being told they perhaps should be transing. And the last kind of thing I went to was an LGBT salsa group about 5 years ago. And there were lesbians there who said their partners had trans. And you know, that was like shifting at that point. So I feel for young lesbians.
Let's all encourage Labour to be braver.